Hey guys, Salvi here, just reminding you to, of course, like, subscribe, and follow, and all that kind of good stuff that YouTube asks if you enjoy what video I'm going to put out for you today. Thank you. Over this before, because it was, even though it's an important part of the whole thing, it is kind of like a side thing, kind of like, oh, this is interesting. The coincidence that can happen with, coincidence is a way to say coincidence, of course, that can happen when you are talking about things like tarot and things like that. In my opinion, my personal opinion, it's all coincidence, but it is interesting. The card specifically that she got is basically this here. She got some upside down. Upside down is usually a negative connotation as far as I know in tarot. So she got some upside down. But the way Michi explained it, she was very hesitant about telling it because she didn't want to get in trouble. So instead she gave a description of what the cards represent and what the subject in question could do to improve themselves so that the unfortunate future wouldn't happen. Something like that. So let's take a look at the actual tarot card reading, which starts at 6 minutes
this shuffling
and
is
50
so
seconds.
This is so hard. Okay, check this out. I'm just gonna... This is your card. You got...
Right here.
Like
2020.
2024.
Oh, man! And it already opened to...
This is VShojo 2024.
Oh.
This was way... like, basically 2025, basically. VShojo. All the things that are popping up. The exact way that the tarot's popped up.
Well, let me see. What do we have here? Haha. We have 7 of coins, pentacles, reversed. We have 5 of swords. And we also have 10 of cups reversed. Which, honestly, is not a very good reading. It's
So there we go.
oddly a very specific card reading. And,
Here we go. She couldn't say it. But, people down here, it says, very short summary is a great financial instability. This is what this person said. Basically is great financial instability that causes people to leave the company behind, in this case VShojo, but they have no choice but to move towards another uncertain future. And guess what freaking happened now? Guess what freaking happened now? We have them going and doing this, where they, VShojo itself has gone and been doing this, the bad things. They have had great financial instability. They have had people leave, and they have no choice but to move towards another uncertain future. The people who have left it. So that is crazy to see that she has, in a weird way, kind of told the future of VShojo. See the cards, what looks like an upside down, magician, lover's embrace, it's reverse, recklessness, other things like that, like the ones that she had mentioned there. Also not being taken advantage of, those type of things. So it is bad news. 4 months ago is when she did this. So it is bad news for VShojo. It was bad news 4 months ago. The tarot cards were a weird way of reading it. I would say it's, a bit of coincidence, that type of thing. It is a weird way of reading things, but it's been very correct. And that was way before any of this happened. So that's kind of creepy in a way, kind of fun in a way. Just want to let you guys see it. Ironmouse is, of course, a wonderful VTuber who recently, has caused the blow up of VShojo because it was very well deserved. And she has her tiltify. As of right now, I'm going to refresh. It was at 1,044,000, as you can see now. It's 1,044,578. It originally had a $10,000 goal, and it blew by it so quickly. So 2 times the amount that VShojo stole from Tiltify is going to be sent to Tiltify. You have big creators here. Taiga put $16,001. With love, Gao Gao from our community. So Taiga is one of the people who, unfortunately lost their channel, $7,201. So that's how much they give. Jas gives 169696969, and Lone Wolf and others have given a ton. Even Cinder was found in this, and of course, people started getting up in whatever on Cinder. Doesn't really freaking matter to me what happened, like if Cinder gave money or didn't give money or whatever. The point is, she was kind enough to give some money, period. And I don't care what negative things are happening. The fact is, she gave money to a good cause. And that's what's going on. And I will not say anything negative about that. But I do have something when Tagaholic says, bad news is, we probably aren't getting my YouTube channel back, which does suck. But we had some money left over that I and our community thought would be best spent on the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Plus a good chunk for my own personal savings. One love. It says, this is actually insane. Huge W. Hope you can get your channel back. they've been working on that channel for a long time, and I do hope they get it back. But it's amazing for them to give $17,000 to the cause. And of course, the Immune Deficiency Foundation, IDF in this case means the Deficiency Foundation. I'm not crying, you're crying. Sue, the Neko VTuber, let's go. Our teams chat right now. The GOAT, Vitchap, everybody's super happy about this. I'm very happy about this. Congratulations to the IDF and all the people that they help and all the people that this money is going to be able to help. Is a founding member of VShojo. She joined the VTuber group in 2020 as one of the group's initial members, along with Nyanners, Ironmouse, Melody, Fruit, Hime Hajime, and Silvervale. Of course, all of them have left. Every single one of them have left. And pretty much Zentreya started ringing the alarm bells a little bit before Mouse did, but Mouse was the one that tore it wide open, threw a nuke in the whole thing, and just went wild. So what we're going to talk about right now is, of course, this is Zentreya's Twitter here, and something that she put out. It says, Keisan gave me courage. You've been really good at ignoring me and giving me the short Copa response, Gunrun. No more. Everyone is looking for answers, and the fact that it's taking this long for a statement from you is crazy. The talent deserves the answer. We are all hurt and angry. And she continues here, and this is not a call for people to be malicious or callous. Please, regardless of what you're feeling, be calm. This is simply a call for a response in a time where people are hurting and looking for an answer from someone who has insight. And of course, it says here, I hope every one of you gets answers. This is ridiculous. Like, I don't care about a public statement, personally. What I want is each one of them to get an answer from the agency. The ones who are actually hurting. Yes, it is good for public persona, for public, relations, for people to get an answer overall. But the ones who deserve it are these girls. Let's see, this is Gunrun. This is the guy who betrayed a lot of people. He is responsible for it. Whatever his people did underneath him, he's responsible for 100%. And I'm pretty sure he was living the cushy life. And he's stayed quiet. The Japanese CEO, the manager of the Japanese branch himself, came out before Gunrun did to apologize to Keisan, to put his face out there and actually say something. When this guy, the main guy there, the main CEO, the one who's been pushing talent first, talent this, talent that, has not said a damn thing. He's like nothing. Nothing has been said. No responding to Zentreya. No responding to anybody. And this is just a shame. It's a huge shame. Gunrun, get out there. You should have gotten on top of this when it started. You're not a good CEO, and you're not really good at PR either. Mowtendoo, which is a person who was a co-founder, one of the co-founders that wasn't a VTuber on the whole thing, they are, of course, talking about what happened recently. They did leave. They left around May 14th. I did cover when they left. It was like a holy moly, what the heck is happening? Something's going on. There's a lot they couldn't say. Chief Management Officer, the TMO, they left, Mowtendoo, and there's not much that they could say about it, of course, other than the fact that they're leaving. Now, recently, he says, nah, bro, what the absolute F at Gunrun? Not gonna lie, when the nicest and chillest person you know at someone, it sure indicates someone effed up big time. And yes, they did F up big time. They absolutely effed up in a huge way that I just can't believe that they did. And of course, it says, we're waiting. Dude, so messed up. How did you not know about this before you left? Kind of thing that opens up legal cases where talent may need the names of public record. Really, really bad. They probably are going to get subpoenaed in any big court cases that are going on. But yes, even the co-founder is like, what the hell were you guys doing? Because sometimes you don't know even if they're chief management officer, if they're not CFO, financial officer, they don't know about the financial stuff going in and out. So just want to let you guys know that before you jump down Mowtendoo's throat. A VShojo related funny of someone here, Fushrodasian, says, or Fushroda Asian, says, VShojo's done. In other news, Spirit Store will have much bigger building. As you know, Spirit Halloween, the reason why this is funny, Spirit Halloween, for those who don't know, is a store in the US that takes over abandoned areas. Like if let's say Kmart used to be there, they'll take over the space for the Halloween stuff, for the Halloween time. Big areas, and then they'll close up shop, and then they'll be done. So basically saying the VShojo building now is Spirit Halloween. So I said a little bit there. It's kind of funny there. People down here saying Consider you play the Doomfishverse Evil Incorporated meme, and it all filled with Ironmouse cosplay costumes. Real. Wow, they just sure do move fast. Has gone through a lot of things recently. Bow the Whale. She is, of course, a VTuber, a wonderful female VTuber out there, English speaking, independent, and, you know, has a lot of friends, a lot of good things she's been trying to do for herself and for others. One thing that shows up now that she's been trying to do is this. Let's see if they can steal this plasma donation. Basically talking about the VShojo thing. Because the Immune Deficiency Foundation, a lot of the things that they do, because it is immune based and your plasma does have a lot of platelets and things like that. No, I'm not platelets. I mean, it has a lot of things that can be used to help people who are immunocompromised. She decided to give plasma. What happens with these machines, back when I was giving it, it was called the Alex machine, ALYX. And what it does, it takes in your whole blood, all of your blood, and filters out the plasma and returns the rest of your blood to you. Like, it returns your plate, your whatever it doesn't use, your blood, the red blood cells and things like that. It returns the rest of that it's not using for the plasma stuff. It'll take your plasma and then it'll return the rest to you. So when you're doing the whole plasma donation thing, you usually have to get stuck twice. One arm, they're getting the blood from you. The other arm, they're giving it back. Sans plasma, you know, that type of thing. So it is, I don't know if it's changed, but that's how it used to be before. Now, I don't know. But like I said, it's very good, very, very positive that she's given this plasma to everybody, to everyone who needs it. Of course, her friends come out to support her. She says, one day I will weigh enough to be able to donate. Bao is like, how the F are you less than 110 pounds? Numi, getting over my fear of getting blood drawn so I can see if I'm able to do the same. That's my Pookie. It says, so when they put the needle in, it's a little baby pinch. And when the plasma is being yoinked, it feels like a buzzing sensation. Little uncomfy, but honestly, some headphones and Yuri would... Yuri, of course. You're going to be sending Yuri to that area. It took 2 hours for me to get through the screening and donation. Bro, don't tempt me too. No, please. I worked so hard to make that plasma. Yeah, it's going to try to stick to plasma. But yeah, it's good times. And I'm glad that people are seeing this in a positive light as it should be seen. Mo-63 is a member of VFleet. VFleet is, of course, that organization that looks like the Ship Girls is purely ship and I think also Plane Girls. She was, you know, the Mo-63 there, a Battleship Girl VTuber. They have announced that they will be leaving VFleet. Thanks for everything. They are here, of course, expressing their gratitude for everything that's going on. VFleet is to raise awareness for museum ships, you know, raise funds and that type of things for there. Mo-63 has decided to leave the team and decided to go on their own journey. Their last stream will be on July 27th, 2025. There are a few remaining projects that Mo wishes to complete and release post-graduation and will be released after she graduates. While the talent Mo-63 departs, VFleet will continue its mission of supporting the USS Matsuri Museum in the future as we wish to continue to support all museum ships. Over here, she says, thank you all for such an amazing year. It was my pleasure to be your victory ship. Please take care of my sea stars. Last stream will be July 27, 6 p.m. PST. And with that, your ship is setting sail one more time. And here is her message here. It is with a heavy heart that I announced my departure from VFleet Project. Past year has been nothing but a dream to me. Making new friends, performing, creating my dream content. If I could go back and do it all over again, I'd do it. But it's time for the ship to leave port and set sail on their own adventures. Thank you for loving me, fulfilling my hopes and dreams, and letting me be your victory ship. Let us travel the seas together once more and bring forth victory in these last moments. I hope one day I'll see you again, in whatever form that may take. The spirit of your victory ship will always live on. Now I shall raise my anchor. I hope I'll continue to be your star in another life. And of course, it is sad. And of course, others in the VFleet crew. First we see art was about you and made very happy to see you reacted on stream. It pains me to see you go. So people who were there to support her are sad that she's going to be going. Of course, people giving her a lot of support, as you can see here, which they deserve. To Regis Altair, Axel Sirius, and the Tempus HQ boys. Recently, there were 3 incredible years since Regis Altair and Axel Sirius were uploaded into the Void. So that was, of course, some stuff for the Tempus boys. The by now, or because this was on the 21st, by now maybe some more boys had gotten that the time in there as well. 3 years in general for the Tempus. I'll treat it as 3 years for Tempus HQ overall. And we're going to take a look at each one of their stuff and things that people are responding. Happy anniversary. Thank you for being a big inspiration for us. You've definitely made the world a brighter place. Thanks. Regis Altair said thanks to you for that one. Omeda Tempus, happy 3 years. Wait, 3 years already? Yeah, it's been insane. Happy 3-year anniversary. Gerard Rexford, damn, they're old, but happy anniversary. Other people in here, as you can see, all giving some happy anniversaries to them. Because Regis Altair, right here, he is seen as like the leader of Tempus. He knows how to play the cello. And thanks to Yago and Holostars, he has actually had 3D streams where he was able to play his cello, where he had basically a cello concerto, like a cello concert, and was able to show that to everybody. A full 3D, fully mocapped cello concert with the 3D cello and everything like that. That is amazing to see. Very glad they were able to do that. Axel is just kind of like a jokester in the whole thing. All the guys have tons of fun. And I like I said, I do want to extend the congratulations to all of the Tempus boys for their 3 years in Holostars. Natsuri Matsuri is a member of Hololive. She is also known as, colloquially known by her community as Ero God Matsuri. She is part of the first generation with Yozora Mel, Aki Rosenthal, Shirakami Fubuki, and Akai Hato. Fubuki is also part of Gamers, but that's something separate. Let us take a look here. She recently had this appearance here, which is what I'm going to show you right here on this one. This was her new outfit. Let's take a quick little look and take a look-see at all the things she has here. Of course.
猫耳とかもあります。はい、通常衣装は。ということで、初めての。
And of course, that's like her loungewear, her sleepwear. That is yabe. That is yabai. That is very yabai. Holy Jesus. And then she has this stuff here, of course, with her skirt. She always shows some tummy. She's always showing some belly or something.
これまた可愛い。よく見れる。
Pan or no? Well, in that case, you can see Pan there. You can see Pan there.
だよね。パンツが。
She talks about it right there.
チュチュパンチュマチュリ。次がね。
The next one is this one. She's showing off all her old ones.
Y equals.
So she's showing that. She's showing these. These are all her old ones that she had. And of course, we are the newer ones. Of course, these are going a little bit newer. Where she's an Uma now. She's an actual, like, has the horse ears. A bit there. With and without ears. A new look. Like a whole new look. Then we have, of course, the hoodie that a lot of them ended up getting. Other clothes that she has here. Showing a little bit of everything. That's more of like a chill. That's one of the more recent ones here as well. Very cute. And now we have the brand new stuff. Where we have, of course, her footsies.
そしてルーズソックスをはい。そして
Have some
腰
there.
までいっちゃいますよ。
Very frilly. She looks like an idol there.
はい。
She reminds me of, she reminds me of an old Japanese idol anime. Sakura? Something? I forget the name of it. Card Captor Sakura is the word that I was looking for, but that reminds me a lot of Card Captor Sakura. It looks really, really nice. And she has her mascot is this little chipmunk squirrel thingy. Squirrel! And of course we have her look here, the full look with everything. And she goes and has the black form, the dark form. Still with the wonderful bandaged wings, magical girl wings. But yeah, she has her dark form, and even the little squirrel has, of course, the ribbon there as well. Everything very well done. Very glad that she was able to get this. Very glad that Hololive went through everything, even her irises changed and everything. Very, very glad to see. It is definitely a magical girl look. As you can see here, a lot better than I had here. This is the full look of both of them there. Looks very, very nice. Of course, by the artist who did it. We have, of course, crumblevt. Welcome back, everybody, to the Vtuber Showcase. This is the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming Vtubers of various sizes, shapes, and types. Everything in between. Just showing you guys whatever I can in order to help the Vtuber community. We have crumblevt, mediocre Vtuber, stream with animal friends, model debut one of these days. So this is, of course, their about section. Mediocre Vtuber, same thing as happened in the other one. Let's take a look at something that they at least had before.
Oh, that's for me.
Liar!
That's mine. I'm the liar.
This is Liza P. Okay, this is the boss that they have to
Okay,
face.
get in.
Get on in. This is Liza P that they were doing. And of course, thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you on my channel, crumblevt. If I do find their YouTube, or if they have a YouTube, I will let you know. But for now, we were going to be taking a look at this. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching, as always. And of course, take a look. And if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon. All those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.